Isn't that the worst theme music you've ever heard ever? Is this your theme music? Fuzz, what the fuck? All right. Fuzz, I'm learning here. I'm learning how to use the Fuzz has got these awesome like songs in here. How about this riff, Fuzz? Check this riff out. I don't know. Maybe this is the riff we're looking for. I don't know how long you're going to let us get away with this. Hi, I'm Ralph Renner. This is Fuzz. There we go. How's that? Can you hear that? Yeah.
No, I definitely hear it loud.
Yeah. I'll turn it down a little bit. All right, I'm going to cut it off now because, sometimes they shut us down or they flag us for copyrights. How about this one? Another cool tune. So this is Capital Underground Face to Face. Fuzz, you're going to hang out and you're going to be in the backstage area doing some work for that Buzz and Rock show, right? The Thursday night show. Fuzz is going to be hanging out. How about this one, Fuzz?
Yeah.
Right? This is the Hard Luck Souls. Right?
Well, I like it for some reason.
So with tonight, with Fuzz as a witness, I'm going to ask the Hard Luck Souls if I can use that riff of that song for the show intro from here on out forever.
Hell to the yes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
They're all, I know some of them are gone. Money signs. So it spins. So, all right, Fuzz, we'll check back in with you. Unless, Fuzz, I'm going to bring you back. I know you have a few questions you wanted to ask the Hard Luck Souls yourself.
Yeah. Man.
So we'll bring you back in. All right. So the chaos tonight. This is what we call Capital Underground Face to Face. So for the next few Mondays, I'll veer off on a Tuesday. Sometimes we're going to be bringing in artists, and I'm going to be bringing in artists that are playing at our sponsors venues like Unihog and Putnam Place. Tonight, the venue spotlight is on Paulie's Hotel, and the artist that we're featuring is the Hard Luck Souls. So I guess starting with Mark, could you introduce yourselves one by one and what you do to the band to everyone out there in the world?
Well, as you said it, you ruined it. My name is Mark.
I ruined
it. I'm the drummer. I've been with the Hard Luck Souls since 2016. Prior to that, I've played in, countless metal bands in the area.
Good. Give us some more history. Right. Wrath, many other bands. You and I go back to the hardcore scene. I know that. Yep.
I was in Wrath for many years. When Jason got his position in Shadows Fall, I took over his position of old, and they became the Final Sleep. And I was in 9 Day Fall. Just a bunch of different bands. I did a lot of fill-ins. I filled in for Acoustic Trauma. So, yeah.
Good. All right, let's move on down the line.
Yeah.
Hey, Brian Gentile. I play guitar, vocals, and Hard Luck Souls. I've been in the scene since the 90s as well. He's playing pop punk bands like the F. Timmy scene. I was in Plan 10. The band The Score.
Plan 10 was your old band?
Hell yeah, dude.
Wow. See, yeah, I'm flashing back now.
Nice. Yeah, so Plan 10, and I was in The Score with the guy from the bassist from Method of Groove, Tommy Q, and countless cover and tribute bands.
Yep, and that's where we crossed paths too a couple times doing the Pearl Jam and Chili Peppers thing. All right, moving on down the line.
What's up, Mike? Gross Handler. I've been in this band for a little more than a year. Hard Luck Souls, playing guitar, singing backup with Brian. Been playing in the Albany scene for many years as well. In the Velmas, Hard Luck Souls now, Above the Flood, playing solo, acoustic, doing a lot of different stuff. So,
yeah, you're out there.
Yeah.
All right, great.
Chris Itani, vocals. That was the band since 2016. Before that was Tamara Lane. Brian was actually in Tamara Lane as well towards the end. And Strip Smile, The Broken. So doing vocals for a while and play guitar as well, but just not in the. I'm like rare breed that can't play guitar and sing at the same time. Borderline embarrassing.
Tough, man.
Right.
we'll get you there.
Okay.
Okay.
Baby steps.
Yeah.
Baby steps.
Your turn.
I'm Dave Smassonow. I've been with these guys since 2016, actually. Also, Mark recruited me. I was in hardcore bands. I was in a bunch of bands with Mark back in the day. Just after the QE2 stopped doing shows, that's kind of when I got into it, which sucked. I always wanted to play there, but yeah, was in Heal These Wounds for a bit. Yeah, play bass, but
Yeah. Now, I knew all that stuff, but I wanted you guys, and I'm glad you guys all went to the extent of this band all the way back to these days and those days, because that's where people don't know sometimes. Did you ever like discover a band and go, oh, wow, that was that guy from that band? I've still to this day, bands that have been around 80 years or 50 years or whatever, I never knew where they were from, and then I hear about it. So I think locally that makes a big difference. I wanted to talk about Believer. Now, this has been out a few months, and you've had this for a while. So let's start with Believer, when it was recorded, where you went, and I'm guessing COVID fucked everything up for you guys somewhere along the line. So whoever wants to take the lead with that one, from Hard Luck Souls.
Actually, we started recording it in 2017.
Yeah.
No, actually, it's November of 2018.
2018.
Yeah.
Yes, we started recording it in 2018. It was 11 songs. So, that's a process within itself, because, obviously we all work and we're playing shows and all that shit. So, so it took a while. And then once we were just about finished, COVID came.
Yeah.
So we couldn't go back in to, finish mixing and all that stuff. So that put everything on hold for a bit. So, the album itself, we came out, 2021, I guess. Right. So
Yeah.
it took 4 years, 4 years. It's like Guns N' Roses.
Yeah.
Right. So here's the cover. Now, me and Fuzz and I today, right, Fuzz, we were saying, wow, this is a really cool album cover. How did you put it though? You said it like it's so simple, but it speaks loudly. Or go ahead.
It's simple, but speaks loudly. It's intricate.
Intricate was the word.
Yeah. I did.
So finally, you guys get to release it. You get to start playing some shows, and you it's almost like you've been sitting on this for a while. So what I'm getting at is new music. How have you been? How you've been doing with that? You've been writing new music. I see you guys are actually ready to jam. Probably not with us, but getting ready to do a little rehearsal because of your show this Wednesday night. So what do you got for new music coming up? And did the COVID push you guys to do something a little bit more and write a little bit more? How many records do you have in the bag? If at least one.
It's funny, we do actually have a ton of songs, that are in the process of being finished. And then, COVID kind of helped us all write, by ourselves, to come up with our own tunes. Mark was coming up with stuff, Brian and Dave. Then Mike came and joined the band. He's like, I have these songs. So we really have just a huge package of songs that just kind of need that finishing touch to it. That, our plan is to start, now that Mike joined the band, we want to, record our first one with Mike, so we're going to probably go the route of maybe recording more singles, to come out, and do a lot of, production stuff ourselves.
Yeah, you dropped a full length record. So Mike, you came in on the end of this and kind of just got in on.
I've been playing with Brian acoustic for a while, and he's
right.
The band. So I joined up with them last summer, and unfortunately, timing wise, it was right after they finished the record, which I was, looking forward to adding some stuff to it. But it came out really good. I'm excited to be.
So now you're taking a little more hand in some of the writing, or are the you're letting him, Brian? So go ahead. That's good though. I like this new member. Oh, cool. Someone else who writes, who brings something to the band.
Oh yeah,
Sure,
I mean, Mike comes to the band, writes his own songs, he sings, he plays guitar. So, I mean, that's like adding, it's amazing. So we only got way better adding Mike. So, we're gonna have a really great sound of all different ranges, and the vocals and the harmonies are gonna be ridiculous.
Plan. Yeah, I'm excited. It's great that these guys are receptive when I come up with ideas, and we're tossing ideas back and forth. It's been a lot of fun writing with these guys.
Cool.
It's always been kind of the mantra of the band, just easy going,
Sure.
Yeah, you guys. I mean, I just think back to a couple of months ago when it was starting to get nice out, and the whole band and myself were just standing out front of Paulie's, and you guys all bust chops and have a good time and just seem to enjoy each other's company, and that's cool. And that's going to come off in the music too. Hardlucksouls.com is what I want you to check out as far as merch, music, and more. Is that where we're going with this? I looked at the website, your dates. It seemed pretty current. Chris, the videos, you got some new videos too. Can we talk about those? Some of the people that were involved in making.
Yeah, our videos are all made by Dave. So all of our videos get done by Dave, and he comes up with all the ideas, the concepts.
Kudos to Dave. Everybody, let's give Dave a round of applause.
If you're looking for someone to make a video, reach out to this guy.
Oh yeah, totally. Yeah.
He does all of our merch stuff, so he's got all that experience. He does a really great job. I mean, we can come out with videos once a month if it's up to Dave, but
Yeah.
Let's do that.
Amongst all the other stuff.
Thanks, Dave. No, because the videos are very important. Fuzz, did you have any? You had a question for these guys? You want to chime in here a little bit because I don't know if these dudes were ever on that Fuzzing Rock show, but might as well go ahead and throw anything at them.
They have not been, but they're more than welcome anytime. Now, do you guys have a favorite venue that you guys kind of dig to play?
We've been playing Putnam Den, man. I love Putnam Den. That's a great
Place,
stage. Or Putnam Place. But a great stage. A lot of people usually show up to the shows.
It's a real cool venue, yeah.
Yeah, good sound.
And Polly's is a fun place to play.
Yeah, any place that has parking.
Yeah.
It's pretty good. Parking is nice, yeah.
Yeah.
For sure.
Well, Putnam's got AC too, which is perfect for the summer.
Yeah.
I was farting around on the other side of the studio here. Did they say any place that has parking? Is that what I heard?
Yeah.
That is a necessity when it comes to being in a band and loading in and out.
When you're a drummer. Yeah.
Anything else, Fuzz?
I guess so, yeah. So, all right. So I got a good one for you guys. This one's kind of an on-the-spot thing. So you're putting together a local show with a national headliner. It's you guys, 2 other locals, and what national headliner?
That's a good question.
I know who I would go with. Clutch.
Clutch. Oh.
Oh,
I'd play that
That would
show.
be
That'd be
badass.
fun.
all right.
Yeah.
So now who's the 2 other local bands that are going to play with you guys?
That is tough.
Yeah.
Really putting them on the spot. Wow.
Yeah, I'm not fucking around.
I'm going to get you guys out of this one, okay? I'm going to get you out of this one. I think they would want to play with Under the Den, and I think you would want to play with some other bands we may have seen you share the stage. So I felt they were in a hot spot, Fuzz. I had to get them out of that, okay?
No, they were.
All right. Fuzz is with us. He'll be right back.
To be clear that the hesitation is not because we couldn't think of any. We're trying to pick which ones to talk about. There's a lot of
Let's
good
say
bands.
this. Since COVID, we played shows obviously before COVID and now after COVID.
Right.
It feels like there's a lot of the bands maybe didn't last through COVID. It feels like there's a whole new group of bands out as opposed to before COVID. And a lot of the bands we played with before COVID are actually no longer together.
Right.
So it's really tough to remember, are they even still together? Or, so we played with a lot of great bands since we started playing again after COVID and all that. So there's really, this area's got a tremendous.
I think since all of you guys come from different scenes and different timelines, and all of us really, I guess, all meeting in the late 90s and early 2000s for the first time, we've all seen the scene change numerous times and what guys in what band now. And I know that, the Velmas was one of the first bands I ever played on Capitol Underground, the original, series On the Edge. So, it all comes around. Here's what I have a question for all of you. The band you're playing with tonight, on Wednesday night, and if you look down the bottom of the screen on the Wednesday night, Pauly's Hotel, Makes My Blood Dance is the name of the band. The Hard Luck Souls, Edge of Destiny, Reprise, however you want to say it, Under the Den, Sonic Sacrifice, and a band called Man Must Explode. Now, my question is, what in the hell? There was a reference, and I got to find it real quick. So just give me 1 second, and I'm going to roll down here. And of course, the show here is at Pauly's Hotel. Pauly's Hotel sponsors Capitol Underground Radio.com and sponsors the show and sponsors this show Face to Face along with Putnam Place. They're referred to as disco metal. That's the word I was looking for. What the fuck? I didn't think of it. So how did this show happen? It looks like Pauly's is starting to pull in semi-regional and national touring acts.
Who approached us?
Yeah, I think
The question basically was, how did this show happen? Was it something you guys threw together, something that Paulie's threw together and just asked you guys to play?
Makes My Blood Dances on tour right now, and so they were looking for spots around here. And they reached out to us actually to see if we were available. So yeah, why not?
Yeah, we've had, unfortunately, we've played with Under the Den and Man Must Explore. So, we know those guys. They're all, fun to hang out with. And Man Must Explore, he's newer, right?
Yeah, Ryan Treen.
Very good.
Yeah.
Very good. Check him
Yeah,
out.
they're really good.
No, I wanted to say thank you for correcting me. Didn't I call the band Man Must Explode?
Yeah. Awesome.
Yeah, we were
Awesome.
saying
Why doesn't anybody fucking stop me?
That's
It's
like
these-
Man
look
on
at- you see me
Fire.
going, Man Must Explode. Sorry, Man Must Explore. We want to have you on the show. We'll do a public apology for me calling you the exploding band. So still, no one has given me an actual definition of disco metal. Is this a genre? I mean, when I was just coming out of hardcore bands, there was deathcore, metalcore, core, grindcore. It was coring out. Everybody was to the core with everything. And now I see disco metal.
Yeah.
And has anyone ever heard of this? And I'm not like trying to knock this band because I think it's amazing. Because disco and metal do go well together.
What is that Bee Gees metal band? I forget what they're called now.
Right. Exactly. Tragedy, the all metal tribute to the Bee Gees.
That's
An
pretty
amazing band.
upcoming genre, yeah.
You guys have tickets for sale for this show, or is this just a walk up of the door?
We do have
Yes.
tickets. It is what you could walk up to the door, of course. I think we have a pair of tickets we're going to be giving away for free.
Yeah.
So
Yeah, and you said to me, do I want to give away a pair of tickets? So we can do that. So what we can do is, do you want to do that tonight? Because we, by all means, could do that on the show tonight.
absolutely,
Yeah, that'd be great.
Right. All right. So what I'm going to do here is I'm going to pull up the comments because there's something that we might want to. Here we go. 1, 2, 3, and all right. We got some comments here from Regina. She wanted to say good stuff. Thank you, Regina. And of course, if you guys would like to go see this show this Wednesday, August 31st at Paulie's Hotel, Albany, Makes My Blood Dance, The Hard Luck Souls, Edge of Destiny, Reprise, Under the Den, Sonic Sacrifice, and Man Must Explore. The Hard Luck Souls. Gonna be playing some of that new material this Wednesday night.
Yes.
we're not going to play any new songs that we're going to be playing live. I should say that.
You're not gonna play them live.
No, new stuff from the record, yes.
Yes,
but
we're
nothing
playing new
from
stuff
since
off
the
this record. Yes.
We got stuff we
Okay.
don't do yet. We're not playing.
But new stuff you've written since you've been in the band, Mike. So I guess I was going there. Is there any new this formation of the band music that you've played out live
Not yet. Not yet.
yet.
In the works. In the works.
in the works? And what is the plan? So tell us about what your plan is, where you want to go. Do you self-record? Do you go in the studio with someone? So I'm going to pop out of here so you can.
Sure. I mean, I just joined the group, but I know they recorded up with Tim Lynch, the recording company in Sloansville. Tim is awesome. I've done a lot of stuff with him. These guys have done.
Why are you leaving it? Why are you leaving it up to Gross Handler to do all the work? You got who's got the info? He's like, well, I just joined the band, but I'll let you know. They don't want to tell you. I mean, it's his birthday week still. So continue. I'm sorry. I just thought I'd throw that in there.
I think we've done all of our recording with Tim. I've been working with Tim for years, so these guys, and our plan is to record singles and probably with Tim. Fortunately now with Mike's got experience recording, we do a lot more production stuff. So our songs might have more levels to it.
Yeah, that's the plan.
It's really the plan.
Our writing is really you hear everybody wrote but it's kind of like the way we write songs is we all really do. I'll bring in a riff, and then you get Dave, then he'll put down the bass, and then Mark puts on a drum beat, and now we got Mike putting leads over the top. So it's together. It's no one really comes in with a fully created song. It's all like parts that we put together. So it's definitely a creation, a band creation.
For sure.
And we've been talking about coming to my place and recording some pre-production type tracks and kind of trying stuff out. That way, when we do end up at Tim's at the recording company, we know exactly what we're doing. We have everything figured out, and we can just blast it out.
Right. Okay. No, that's cool. Fuzz, do you have any more questions you want to ask these guys? Because I know you were excited that they were coming on the show, but I said put a list of questions together and we'll keep it around.
I was, man, but you've been covering pretty much everything.
You think I'm covering everything? I don't know.
Most of
I
it,
want to let everybody know that their music can be heard on Capital Underground podcast, something we do maybe once a week now. I don't know if I'm going to be doing these live things. Maybe we'll just do this face to face. But the Capital Underground podcast goes up on CapitalUndergroundRadio.com. And down below, you see that website address, shuffleextreme.com. That's my get loose, let's while out kind of get in the pit and throw my arms around and while having flowers in my hair. It's Shuffle Extreme. So yes, for the most part, it plays hardcore, metal, punk rock, hard rock, local music, bands like the Hard Luck Souls, but it also switches gears and plays Snoop Dogg and whoever I feel like playing at the time. It switches formats. So shuffleextreme.com. So thanks to Paulie's Hotel for sponsoring that. So we're looking forward to that. We're looking forward to this. How about some shows coming up after this Wednesday? I know you have another one booked coming up. A few more. Announce those next couple shows there.
We just got tickets from Mike Valeni for a show at Empire Underground. We're going to be playing with Rehab. Our friends from Under the Den are also playing in that show. So we're looking forward to that. It's October 12th. So we also will have tickets for that. We were to have a show in September, but that unfortunately got canceled. But we are booking shows in November and December currently. I think we're setting one up for November, possibly towards the Saratoga area. But yeah, so we do have shows in the works that we're setting up. We want to expand our set list, have more songs. We also have been working a lot on, some cover tunes that we're going to think about, maybe doing our own version of a specific cover song, things like that. So, look out for that.
Yep. So the 31st is this Wednesday, Paulie's Hotel, Albany, New York. Check them out. You can see them play live, and you can also pick up a ticket for their gig with Rehab on October 12th at Empire Underground. How you digging that club, man? People are really starting to dig that club.
Dave and I went in there. Yeah. It was awesome, blown away. I mean, that's a great venue for the Albany area. It's just really just with the Albany area. And I played at Bogies for years. These guys played at Bogies. I really liked Bogies. They had that underground, old school, hardcore feel to it. And I always
Valentine.
Yeah, always got those vibes when you walked in. Like there was the sweat on the floor that you knew. From. So I mean, I love that place. And this kind of is just like a modern version of that. Just maybe a little.
Yeah, bit. I think you're partially. My thought was this. You are right. When I walked in, I'm like, oh, it's kind of like the Q. Oh shit, that looks like Winners over there. Wow, this reminds me a lot like Bogies. Am I upstairs at Valentine's? All the fucking once when I walked through the club and went like back and forth because it was the first time I was ever there a few months back. And it blew my mind. And then I went upstairs and I'm like, holy shit.
There's
look at this.
A little bit of Albany everywhere in that place.
Yeah. So, and of course, the upstairs gives you more of a fuller Northern Lights upstate concert hall. So yeah, they captured everything, and I guess they got what they wanted there. So, Paulie's Hotel for ticket information for this Wednesday's show. Anything else, folks, before we say goodbye for tonight? These little interviews are going to run a little shorter when we do these face to face. Next Monday, I'll be here with Jason Von Guinness from Unihog, and I believe Brian Kane said he was going to stop by, and there may be some other special guests. Anything else you guys want to say before we go? Hard Luck Souls, and I'll let you guys turn around and put your instruments on and you're going to rehearsal.
I'll say, thank you, Ralph, for being a supporter of the scene for
always
the last 20 odd years. It's amazing.
Thank you. No, I appreciate that. And I made some good friends in all of you. And I'm going to be retiring. This is the road to retirement because I really just want to be able to just get old and travel and settle down. I guess it's that strange. Because at the age of 17, the ripe age of 17.
Hang on. Yeah. Oh, no.
At the ripe age of 17 years old, Ralph Renna started going to shows, and he missed out on life. So he went from being this kid. So I don't know, man. I don't know whose decision this was to take my hat and put it sideways and just give him a phone. Just give him a phone. Give him a phone.
Awesome. Foreshadowing a little bit.
Yeah, I mean that's foreshadowing for now. Just give the kid the iPhone.
Yeah, No, but thank you. Thank you very much. And I'll see you Wednesday night because I'm stopping by. So
Awesome.
what time do you think you guys will be going out?
10ish, I think.
Yeah, and everybody should get there real early. Man Must Explore, Sonic Sacrifice, Under the Den,
Don't want to miss.
Reprise. Say it again.
You don't want to miss a lot of good bands.
Yep.
I think Man Must Explore is going to kill it. Under the Den is going to kill it. Reprieve. I mean, it's going to be a great show.
Great music all night.
All right, Man Must Explore will be the opening band. Sonic Sacrifice, Under the Den, Reprise, and Edge of Destiny, and then of course the Hard Luck Souls, and then this cool disco metal band. They're called Makes My Blood Dance. Guys, thanks for coming. Have a good jam tonight, and we'll see you soon. All right, the hardlucksouls.com. Fuzz, that was fun. Let's rock out to one more of their riffs, man. Let's check out one more of their riffs here. I think we should. I was already kind of into one of the tunes, and I kind of stopped it. I shouldn't.
These guys got a good buzz going, man. I mean, there's people talk a lot about them.
You heard him say it, though. They said I could use it for the theme song. I don't know if they thought I was fucking kidding or not, but I'm going to pull them back. What are you guys doing? You're still there. Good. See? We're still live. So I was serious about that theme song, too, as you guys all said, yeah. Yeah, I like that riff a lot. All right. I thought you guys would turn around and start jamming, and maybe I'd pop it back in.
No, dude, you surprised them. They had that look like they were talking shit about you.
They were totally talking shit. All right, guys. All right, the show's really over now. We'll see you Wednesday night. Good dudes, though. Definitely. On a side note, Brian and Mike, the guitarists, they have a duo called Midnight Radio. Check them out. I know that Chris, the singer, he's got something going acoustically, and he's always recording his own songs and in fact, he's called upon Cass a long time ago to play some violins on one of his tracks, and we were just listening to that the other day. So Fuzz, what's coming up this Thursday night is that Fuzzing Rock show, right?
Yeah, buddy. I don't know. What the hell do I have Thursday night?
What do you have Thursday night?
What's the date Thursday? I don't even know what the fuck day it is.
Yeah. So we're saying that Thursday's
maybe?
October 1st. Thursday,
No,
October
September
1st. What is it?
September 1st. Hate the
Yeah, all
Adversary.
right. Whatever. Told you. I just had a birthday. I just turned 90.
Hate the Adversary will be on live on that Fuzz and Rock show Thursday, 7 p.m. YouTube.com/that Fuzz and Rock show. Facebook.com/that Fuzz and Rock show. Posted all over the place. And the following week, we will have none other than local lady rocker, Mariah Formica.
Yes, Mariah will be coming on the show.
Very excited for that one as well. Can't wait to sit down and talk to her. And we got a lot of good stuff coming up. Just talked to Dimitri Wild today. I'm gonna be doing something with him. Lauren Petrie, New York City comedian. Gonna get her in, talk to her. A bunch of stuff, dude. Got a whole bunch of glass ball.
All right.
Whole
All right,
nine yards.
Fuzz. Thank you. And I'm out. And these dudes, look at these dudes. They're like,
What are they doing? Oh, they're gone.
They're gone. I saw the guitar up next to the camera. All right. I'm Ralph Renner. This is Face to Face. We'll be back next Monday again with Jason Von Guinness of Unihog, and Brian Kane will be joining us. So I'll see you when I see you face to face. See you, Troy. Troy, be safe, please. Albany, be nice to each other.